I'm the Wolf of Weed Street, and I'm here with the CEO of Players Network, or symbol PNTV, Mark Bradley. Mark, how you doing?
Doing great. Welcome to our studio.
Thank you. I mean, it's pretty daunting when you come here. There's a lot more than what you expect. Usually, especially in this sector, you come to a corporate office and it's a P.O. box. This is multiple offices with all kinds of stuff in it.
Yeah, we have a lot of toys. We have digital editing bays, audio bays, graphic rooms where we produce all content for WeedTV. We have our sales marketing office and social media, and we got a lot of stuff going on here.
Yeah, one of the offices that I went into had a Pamela Anderson poster autographed, and then you were telling me a little bit about that story. I mean, this is something that's very interesting. A lot of people don't know.
Well, Michael Burke, my board of directors, and my partner for 12 years, actually created the TV series Baywatch. He's produced about 800 hours of network programming, including that particular series. And when it comes down to the quality of content and celebrity power, we have access to all those through Michael. So it's a nice element to combine media with what we're growing right now within the weed space.
A lot of people, they maybe know this as a media company, and now they're a weed company. Like, where is the synergy, and where is the, where are you looking to capitalize on this fusion between the two of you and generate revenue, which will translate into, a better bottom line for the investor as well as the company?
Yeah, well, most people don't know we were a media company. We still are a media company. It's our core expertise. Players Network created a technology platform to launch scalable channels, unlimited amounts of channels, whether it's a pet channel, whether it's a health and fitness channel, or Vegas on demand. And with the weed sector growing, we thought there had to be a media company that covered the marijuana space, from the medical side, the political side, the financial side, the recreational side, and actually produce quality programming around it. And as we started developing that, and the licenses became available in Nevada, we said, why not apply for licenses? Because at the end of the day, the companies that make it in this space are going to have the ability to market and the ability to run a good operation, cost effective. Well, we have the marketing side covered better than anybody. And as far as the operation side, we're partnering with top of the line companies.
Right. Now, when you come in here, as we discussed earlier, you can see that you're putting a lot of resources towards doing a lot of things in-house. We had discussed about earlier, off camera obviously, is how, companies are burning through a lot of capital with investor relations firms, and, basically they're seeing, a nice little uptick for a couple of days, but then it's killing the stock. And, I think me being in the sector and seeing this and talking to investors are tired of it. And so now what are you doing? Or you could basically tell the audience what PNTV is doing to combat that and to actually get out there and market in a healthy, organic way.
Yeah, thank you for asking that. It's very important that our investors, whether they're existing shareholders or new ones interested, know that they can contact the company and know that when a message is put out, whether it's a social media blog or a newsletter or a press release, that it comes from the company. And we encourage people to call us up, to talk to us, to understand what's going on, opposed to maybe reading something off of a board or getting some inaccurate information. So we are setting up a full-blown investor relations program with newsletters and databases and outreach to shareholders, like a Fortune 500 company would do. We want people to know they can talk to us directly at any time.
Direct mailers?
We're going to do direct mailers for old school people that don't like email. We're going to have emails. We're going to have trending. We're going to have news releases. We're going to have newsletters. We're going to have an outreach program where someone from our company calls our shareholders directly and says, do you have any questions or anything you read, anything you want to understand about us? This is our story. This is our strategy. This is our plan. We want people to be engaged in our success as well as we are engaged in their success.
Right. Now, the investor relations side has been discussed as well as the media side. Now, tell me a little bit about the marijuana side, especially here in Nevada with so many things going on, in the last 6 months.
Yeah, on the marijuana side, so when the licenses became available for cultivation, production, dispensaries, and labs in Nevada, we saw a lot of the people that were applying for it. And we said, I don't understand why this person's applying for it or that person. And we realized that the people that should get the licenses are people that really can make a difference, that have business background, that have marketing background, and that know how to manage a team, because it's a new industry. Let's face it, it's not like there's existing marijuana farmers in Nevada unless they're growing in their house for a license. So we decided, we applied for 3 licenses, we got 2 of them, we decided to move forward and do that, and we're very excited. We locked down 2 licenses in North Las Vegas for production and cultivation. We're planning on having a very substantial size operation. The exact size of it will be disclosed in the next few weeks or so on other releases, but we feel, why not, if we have this media outlet, why not be able to market our own brands? So if you think of the advantage we'll have in the marketplace, if we're growing a particular strain or have a particular product, we can bring that product to dispensary and say, by the way, our product already comes with built-in marketing, built-in advertising, and a built-in audience.
Essentially, you, through your media channel, could essentially compete with Leafly or Weed Maps, or give a better version, or like the 2.0 version, because they're companies that have really came to the party first.
Sure.
But as just somebody looking for marijuana or whatever, they don't give you that many options.
Absolutely. The difference between us and platforms like a Leafly and a Weed Maps is our background's television. Our basis of our network is content. We're going to be delivering fresh content to our viewers on a regular basis. We're also going to take dispensaries and other people that have something to sell within the industry. We're going to empower them to have their own media networks and their own content management systems and their own way to communicate with their own audience. That's something that we're doing differently than other people.
Right. So, whereas the Leafly or the Weed Maps is basically like, this is what it is, here's the information. Now you just take it and read it, and now what you're trying to do is just interaction between the company, the consumer, and everybody in between.
Yeah, we're taking it a step further. I mean, platforms like Leafly and Weed Maps, you're paying for advertising, you're paying for that top position. Doesn't mean you have the best brand, doesn't mean you are offering the best service. What we're doing is empowering the people that have the best brands, the best services, to communicate directly with their own customers through membership programs, electronic couponing, the ability to tweet news, put up photographs, share information, and make it more of a community that's content driven opposed to an advertisement of where to find something.
Basically like an Angie's List or Yelp of weed. Or something like that.
Something like that, with add a little TV news and media and connection to it and social. There's a lot more to it. I'm really excited about this platform. I can't actually wait for people to see it. When people see it, there's going to be an aha moment that this company is going to be really big.
Yeah.
What they're doing.
That's very exciting stuff. I mean, WeedTV is great. I've been on it a few times.
WeedTV is going to be, this is our year. I mean, we only launched last year, but this is going to be our year. There's going to be new content coming up. There's going to be a lot of celebrity connected to it, technology, benefits to the people that are on the WeedTV platform. It's going to be, it'll be exciting. People should keep an eye on it and check out the website and see how it changes over the next few weeks.
Great. So, as somebody that is an active trader, one of the things that's, especially coming here today, is that the stock is only $0.015, which is about a $2 million market cap. And from what I understand, what you have here has a higher valuation. So, basically, what do you think we're going to see from Players Network in the coming months as far as expansion and, you know?
Well, like every CEO, they're going to say their company's undervalued. And I'll say our company's undervalued. We have a $27 million cash loss carry forward. That's a true asset to the books. We own 80% of Greenleaf Farms that has a $10 million valuation right now based on where we raised the money for it. We have a substantial amount of intellectual property, technology, a video library that is worth millions of dollars. We have a pending claim against Comcast for $150 million that we expect to get settlement offers sometime this year. It's just moving in that direction. So to sit here with a $2 or $3 million market cap, if just one thing that I tell you has moderate success, the market caps, the company value of the company is a fraction right now of what it will be. I personally think when you take media, combine it with the weed, and you see the amount of money we're going to make in Las Vegas with the only state with reciprocity where anybody from a card can come in, you know, this is going to be the biggest market, and we're one of the few players in the market. You combine it with the power of the media and the thousands of members that we're gathering on WeedTV, it's going to be a powerful company. I predict it's, you know, saying it's going to be, you know, in a market cap of 10 times higher than where it is right now is a fair evaluation in the near future. That's my personal opinion, but I think we're undervalued.
Right, of course. And for the people out there, what is the OS right now, or the outstanding shares?
185 million, about half of that's in the float. A lot more than I'd rather have, but I guess a lot smaller compared to many of these companies.
Yeah, it's not a 1.5 or, you know, 3.5 billion shares out there.
It's an opportunity for people to build a nice position right now.
Yeah, it's great. I'm the Wolf of Weed Street, here with Mark Bradley, CEO of Players Network. And as always, thanks for coming out, and happy to see you on Twitter at Wolf of Weed Street and on marijuanastocks.com. Take care and have a good one.